Hello, I'm Devin from Elektron Music Machines. So, here we go. This year we're proud to present Overbridge. Overbridge is the world's first analog VST instrument. That means our entire analog line, the analog keys, the analog 4, and the analog rhythm are going to be capable of multi-channel, real-time USB audio streaming straight into your DAW or workstation of choice. So for example, you see a typical Ableton Live setup here. I just press play. We have multiple channels coming from your analog device, already converted with a high-quality audio interface built into our synthesizers. So I'm seeing right now all the outputs of the machine, but it's not limited to outputs. Also, you can route audio out from your workstation, out from your DAW, into the inputs of the analog device, and you can run it through things like the filters, the distortion, the amp stage. With our analog keys, you can run sound out from your DAW at the very beginning of the synthesis path, as if it were an oscillator, for example. So it's very powerful. This is the world's first example of this. And the drum machine is the same. You can route audio out from your workstation through our stereo analog master effects, including distortion and a very high quality stereo compressor. So let me show you a little bit about the plugins. This is of course going to be a free operating system upgrade for all owners of our analog devices. So you'll see them in the plugins right here. So I have analog keys and I just drag it in to a channel, and that gives me the ability to route all the audio into Ableton. You can see here in the channel strips that I have every type of output coming from my device into the software. And of course, it's not complete without an easy to use and very pretty, very clean editor, so I can see all my outputs and all my inputs. Users will also be able to optimize their setup and optimize which inputs and outputs they want to include so that they can free up USB bandwidth for other uses. So I can turn things on and off as far as inputs and outputs. I can change the bit rate if I want, so I can optimize it to work exactly how I want it to. Also included with the release of Overbridge will be a patch librarian and a representation of all the functions. So you will actually see a graphic representation. Yeah, I can show you over here. This is an example of how the editor will look. And of course, we are going to release this with the initial release, as far as I know. Thank you very much. Check us out at elektron.se. Thank you.